guys, so today I'm doing a tutorial with the beloved Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. When I got this palette, I'm gonna be honest, I was like, that's a lot of red. But then when I finally started playing with it, I am so in love with this. I think the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills is really, really cool. It has a bunch of warm red tones and warm browns, but it's so versatile and you can do so many looks with it. So today I went for this super glam red smoky eyes with the pink touch and some glitter, some humongous false lashes, and metallic lips because I'm all about the metallicness lately. Plus also in this video I'll be using a lot of new products, some products I've never used on camera before but have loved before, and some products I've never tried. So this video is going to be a wind of fresh air with new products on camera. So I cannot wait to show you how I did this, and if you want to know how I did this, then keep on watching. Alright, so throughout today's video I'll be trying a lot of new products and I'm so excited to share with you my first impressions. So the first product I'm going to go in with is by Benefit. This right here is the Total Moisture Facial Cream. This is my first time applying this on camera. I've been using this for about 2 weeks now in real life and I'm really enjoying what it's doing for my face before applying makeup. I wouldn't really use it as a moisturizer for my skincare, but I do think it moisturizes the skin perfectly for makeup, so I really like it for makeup moisturizing. For foundation today I'm gonna go in with this Guerlain one. This is called Tenue de Perfection, which is a high French, I think that's what you call it, time-proof foundation, ultimate lasting perfection. Ding ding. I got the color 2, which I feel like this will be a little bit too dark, not a little bit, this will be too dark for me. So I'm gonna mix it with a lighter foundation. Something very new for me. This right here is an Artiste brush, and we all recognize the Artiste brushes because they look like little shower heads. And this right here is the Fluenta Oval number 8. And I'm just gonna pick up some of the foundation on that brush. And with this, you're just gonna foundation your face up. And I swear using the Artiste brushes for your foundation is one of the fastest ways of doing your foundation because you literally just brush it on and the brush does all the work for you. And what I find so amazing about these brushes is that they really give you the most coverage you could wish for in your foundation. Other brushes, or like a beauty blender, you get a lot of coverage, but sometimes you feel like the brush or the product you're using to apply your foundation with, it kind of takes away the pigmentation and coverage that the foundation provides. With this, it just keeps the ultimate amount of coverage in the brush and you just smear and apply it on and it does the work for you. It's amazing. For concealer, I'll be trying 2 new ones today. The first one is going to be by Amazing Cosmetics, and this right here is the Amazing Concealer in Ivory, and then also the brand new Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer in Fair. I'm gonna mix the two. First, going in with the Amazing Concealer on the inner part of my under eyes. That's light, I love that. A brand that appreciates us pasty ghosts out there. And the Tarte Concealer right here on the tops of my cheekbones. And to blend it in, I'll be using my new Morphe Beauty Sponge. I have no idea what this is called, it's the black one. And I'm afraid, actually. New sponges other than the Beauty Blenders always kind of scare me because the Beauty Blender is the only one that is like so soft and blends concealer in like perfection. So any other sponge kind of scares me because usually they're harder and more rough and they kind of take away foundation and leave like patches and holes in your base. But so far this Morphe one looks really good. Okay, moment of truth, under eye area. Okay, that is looking beautiful so far. To bake, I'll be using my NARS powder in Snow. And again, I'm kind of afraid because with the Beauty Blender, you have like a nice tip to go underneath your eyes with. This doesn't. Okay, so not gonna lie, really impressed with this. It is harder to go underneath the eyes with this, so I might not used it for powder, but so far it's really nice. Now with a loose powder and my Morphe E51 brush, I'm gonna try the Alyssa Ashley technique. She picks up way too much powder, douses it all over the face, then buffs it in, and then wipes all the excessive powder away. Okay, so too much powder. Too much. And then start buffing it in. And that is how she sets the face. To blend in my under eye area, I'm gonna go into the MAC Shivering White Powder. And with this, I'm just gonna brush away the bake and highlight my under eye area. The first thing I'll be doing, as always, is priming my eyes using this paint pot by MAC called Soft Ochre. With Morphe's Porcelain eyeshadow, I'm going to set my crease to brow bone area to help blending later on, and doing so using a MAC 252 brush. Let's dive into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I'm going to go in with the color Bon Fresco first. And with a Morphe M504 brush, I'm just gently applying that to the crease. And slow and steady start adding more layers of Bon Fresco to create more depth. You can always go back in with Porcelain by Morphe and that MAC 252 brush and clean up the shape and the blending if you've gone too far up or if you're just not feeling what you're seeing. This is kind of your eraser. All right, now going into this beautiful color right here called Venetian Red. And with my favorite lower lash line brush, this one is by Morphe. I talked about this in Snapchat. This is the M508. This is perfect to pack on color on the lower lash line. From the palette, I went in with Red Ochre, and I'm using that here on that outer corner to meet in that crease. And then with a little Morphe M514, I'm just gonna blend and buff that in the outer corners. Now going in with a small synthetic angled brush and creating a new inner corner on the lower lash line. To cut the lid, I'm now going in with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC15. And this is like cutting the crease, but we already put a crease in, so by cutting the lid, you mimic a cut crease. And to cut the lid, I'll be using a Sigma Lip L05 brush. Over top, I'll be applying Vermeer. And of course, you want to stay inside that cut lid line. On the center of the lid, I'll be applying this Jouer Pink Pearl Powder eyeshadow. And on the inner third of the lid, I'll be applying this Stila Metallic Rose Quartz. Quickly highlighting my inner corners using Porcelain by Morphe again. Alright, and on the waterline, this Sephora Colorful Shadow and Liner in white. Alright, all that is left to do now is apply some beautiful, gorgeous lashes. These are by New Bouncem called Bella, and they're my new obsession. They are so full, so fluffy, so amazing. Oh yes! So we've just modern renaissanced our eyes. It's time to modern renaissance our cheekbones. The first thing I'm gonna do is contour. This is already on my face because I didn't realize I wasn't filming yet. I'm using Breakup by Makeup Geek on a Morphe M530 brush, and I'm just gonna mimic what I was doing. Okay, so what I did was I just swooped Breakup right here in the hollows of my cheek. Cut. And then with my Zoeva 140 brush, I picked up a little bit more of Breakup Contour Powder by Makeup Geek, and I focus on the base right here. And then if you do that, if you focus on the base there and then go in with a face powder and clean up underneath at the edges, and even on top of the contour itself, you have slayed your contour. I just told everyone that, but I wasn't recording. All right, and then for blush, I already put a little bit on. I'm using the new Makeup Geek blush in Hard Throb. I love this color so much. It just matches these eyes perfectly. So I'm also gonna warm up my face a little bit more with the blush by blushing my forehead. Yes, people, it's a thing. And a little bit on the chin area. To highlight today, I'm gonna go in with the Pat McGrath highlighter. This is the pinky of the two. This is the Pat McGrath Labs Iridescent Pink 003 Pigment Highlighter. Now, I know this isn't really gonna boom everyone's eyes, so I'm gonna use this as a base highlight and then lighten it up after. See how that has a really nice pink reflective? It's, for my personal taste, it's not blinding enough, but like if you're like into like not blinding people with your highlight, then this is perfect for you. You guys, I'm gonna say something. I'm not as in love with these as I hoped I would. All right, with my sleek Solstice palette, I'm gonna pick up the lightest shade and just bling up that highlight a tiny bit more. Now that's the shine I'm looking for. Then let's not forget about the Cupid bow. Tip of the nose. And that's it for the cheeks. Nice and blinding. All right, for lips, I'm first going in with the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in On Point. And then over top for a metallic shine, I'm gonna go in with the Violet Voss Shade Liquid Lipstick. Shade. Going in with the Milani Materialistic Metallic Liquid Lip, because I need it more. All right, all we need now is some setting spray, and today I'm gonna change it up a little. I'm gonna go for Chill by Urban Decay. And that, guys, concludes my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance inspired makeup tutorial. I had so much fun with this one, and I loved playing with mostly new products today. It just kind of changes up the rhythm, and it's also unexpected, and I love it. For a full list of every single product mentioned and used, go to my description box below or my blog, NikkieTutorials.com. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. That all is NikkieTutorials. As always, if you enjoyed watching this video, then please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I want to thank you so much for watching again. I love you, and hopefully I will see you guys on the next one. Bye bye. Hey guys, so today I'm doing the full face using only liquid lipsticks makeup challenge. It was so intimidating, but this is what came out, and this challenge was originally made by Amy here on YouTube, and I'll put her link down below on her original video. She did such an amazing job.